Derek, you've been very productive the last few games. Is a part of that you're just feeling healthier?
Just battling through injuries and just on myself. We got this X amount of games left, and I can do it. So just more mindset.
Does it kind of remind you of last year? Because last year, I think the last 6 or so games is when you really turned it on.
Yeah, I just try to have a good mindset. I know like this is the time of the year everybody getting hurt, so I feel like I can take advantage of making plays now. Because I mean, the O-line guys are gonna be hurt, banged up too as well.
Did you get banged up early in the year? Was it Bowling Green or a game shortly after that?
Yeah, I was banged up early in the season. I'm just still battling through injury, but I mean everybody banged up, so I ain't making no excuses or none.
Is this a point where you just used to it now? I mean, like early in the season when you get hurt, is it worse? And then when you kind of get used to the pain, is that kind of where you're at with it right now?
Yeah, I'd say I'm more like that right now. Just gotta keep my battling through injuries.
Have you been at 100% all year at any point?
No, I don't think nobody's been 100% really, except maybe a kicker, I guess, or like a punter, maybe a snapper too. But I mean, especially in the trenches, nobody 100%. So.
How much is Corey?
Just how close are you to being as healthy as maybe you were late last season, or is it?
Oh, I'm continuing to get healthier, and I mean, when it's game time, I'm good. So that's how I am. When it's time to play ball, I'm fine.
How much do you think Corey Vereen has helped you, and how much do you think you helped Corey Vereen?
I think we complement each other well. He puts pressure on the quarterback on the other side, and I do so to my side. So we're just playing complementary football.
Did you see that he had the potential to be disruptive like he's been in some recent games?
Yeah, Vereen has a good first step. He's really quick, and he's really smart, so he knows what's coming most of the time.
Coach Strip said he's seen a different edge about you, the edge that maybe you had last year. When you are battling injuries, is it harder to stay as energized throughout the game because things are aching and you got those pains?
I mean, I still got my edge. I always got my edge when I step on the field. You know, just sometimes like, if you got injury, just take a toll on your body sometimes. But I feel like every time I step on the field, my mindset, I got the same edge every time I play ball.
How unfortunate is it? Go ahead.
Can you see the other guys feeding off that edge when you kind of have that chippiness to you?
Yeah, I feel like other guys can feed off of it.
How unfortunate is it to see Kyle Phillips go down for the year, especially, you know, as a freshman? He'd obviously been developing pretty well.
Yeah, he's worked really hard. He's gave us a good push up the middle, especially in some more packages. But, you know, he's going to get healthy and come back next year. And Kyle is real talented. I mean, I feel like a bunch of people haven't even seen how talented he is yet. But I know next year he'll be ready to go.
How did you see him progress while he was playing? I mean, where did you kind of see him get better from the time you first saw him to now?
Probably more in the film room, just knowing what's coming before the plays even snap.
How much of a difference did you notice in the way offenses were treating you after Curt got hurt? Was there a difference in the amount of attention you got? Or
Yeah, a little bit.
how difficult was that to adjust? Did that take some time to adapt? Or
It's a little frustrating at times, but I look at it as a compliment. I mean, they're not leaving me one-on-one with the tackle. To me, that's a compliment to me.
the struggles or relative struggles you had early in the season, how much of that do you think is due to not feeling 100%? How much of it was just the way teams were blocking you maybe or a little differently?
Can you ask that again?
Yeah, I think you had like 1 sack your first 5 games. How much of that was that due to not being at 100% or being banged up, and how much that was just the way offenses were kind of focusing on you?
Just wasn't playing good football at the time.
Why not?
Huh?
Why not?
I don't think I was playing good football. I didn't have my first step. My hands were bad. Just wasn't focused, I don't think.
From a team standpoint, how much more difficult is it, or not difficult, but just what's the difference in preparing and getting up for a game against a one-win North Texas compared to Alabama week or Missouri next week or something like that?
It's the next game. I mean, to me, it's no different. They come in here to play us, and so I'm going to be ready to play. And I don't care who we're playing. I'm still going to get them off.
Do you like playing a noon kickoff?
I don't care what time we play. Just roll the ball out. We're ready to go.
Derek, how often do you think you've been held this season, and maybe it hasn't been called that?
I don't know. A few times, I guess.
Do you have to play? Does that frustrate you? You have to play through that frustration sometimes, or?
Yeah, but I mean, the tackle ain't gonna let me, fly by them. They gonna hold. They gonna do whatever they can. You know what I'm saying? It's football, so I mean, they don't want to go back. Sunday morning, get up by their coaches, so they're gonna do what they can do to try to stop us on pass rush.
Have you ever gone back and seen just how bad they did hold you and get called and said, man, I didn't know it was that bad? I remember one in Alabama, he was kind of holding your jersey from behind. Do you even feel that when that's going on?
A little bit. I mean, yeah.
Do you ever ask the
I'm sure
officials?
y'all see it. So.
Do you ever ask the officials to, hey, pay attention to this? Do you ever plead to them about that?
Nah, not really.
You let your coaches do that?
Yeah.
I know you've been asked this before, but what's Curt's leadership been like since he's been out, and what are the things he's kind of done to, you know, to stay involved, basically, and how valuable has he been for you guys, even if he hasn't been playing?
Yeah, it's still good. He brings a lot of energy to us still. He's coaching me up on the sidelines at games. I come off the field, he's telling me I got to do better with tight end alignment and formations. So he's still just the same leader as he was, even though he's not on the field right now.
I guess a couple more guys. I guess he would have the chance to maybe have a 6th year. Are you trying to get him to come back next season? Are you trying to recruit him a little bit?
That's his decision. I mean, you know, he's been here for a while, so at the end of the day, it's his decision. I can't make that decision for him. But that would be nice.
It seemed a month ago getting 10 sacks again seemed pretty much out of reach for you. Now you're kind of right there with him. Is that something you're thinking about, or kind of getting back to that total you had, matching that total you had last season?
Just trying to put pressure on quarterbacks, you know, be disruptive so we can win as many games as possible and go to a good ball game.
You dropped some weight going into the season, didn't you?
Yeah.
Or was